Let's be financially responsible! I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning!
Oh, I've waited a long time for this!
Where do I even start, dude? Yeah, Yuji versus Denji. 07's for my partner Sora, who wanted Grell versus Denji. Hey, at least we still have Sebastian versus Jack the Ripper to look forward to in 2030, right? Or if my excitement hasn't conveyed this already, Yuji vs. Denji has been one of my most wanted matchups for a very long time. Easily in my top 5 or top 10. I love both the Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man animes, and Yuji and Denji are both some of my favorite protagonists. Among the new gen animes, these are some of the top dogs. And now it's finally here. Like, dude, oh my gosh, dude. With season 12, or 2020, what are we calling this? Whatever. Being kind of fine so far for me personally, and both characters' previews and the fight preview leaving me a little worried, I went into this episode both optimistic and cautious. So thankfully, almost all of my worries were swept away, and this is a really good episode. Easily my favorite of the season right now. Yuji's rundown, for the most part, was pretty good. I thought the verses and story stuff was balanced well. I liked that the opening talked about Yuji wanting to live by his grandfather's wishes, but failed to do so after the Shibuya incident. So, his only motivation was to kill literally any and all curse. But after beating Prime Mike Tyson, 70 years of training, along with some supposedly impressive feats, he managed to follow in Gojo's footsteps, bringing together people and helping others, and he fulfilled his grandfather's wishes in the end. They even touch upon the different definitions of the strongest, and how this differs between Sukuna, Gojo, and Yuji. And I like how that could potentially tie back to the opening line, because it opens with Yuji being strong, and one would be correct that yeah, he's physically strong. But that definition of strong shifts as Yuji's rundown progresses. Like, this rundown has some really good writing elements that does a great job at connecting the dots, as well as exploring broader ideologies and tying things together. However, this also kind of leads into my criticisms. Not having Jogo's city-destroying calc in Yuji's rundown while Gojo and Mahito did is a little weird, but I guess they didn't want to be repetitive. The Shibuya incident, of all things, being sped ran and brushed aside is a choice. Wasn't Boomstick trying to have this big twist that Sukuna was really evil?
No, fuck!
These supposed people Yuji brought together are not name-dropped or mentioned. Nobara and Todo do not get name-dropped or mentioned. Yuta, Megumi, and Maki do, but they're more so in feats stuff. Megumi especially is a weird case. They say in the middle of Yuji's rundown that they're apparently best buds. I mean, Megumi is brought up in the context of Yuji's feats, and there's no context as to how or why Sukuna transferred himself into him, or what happened to Megumi after. So, could have fooled me. Well, I do think the writing is top tier, and I can acknowledge what they were going for, and yeah, it's very nice. But Yuji's friends and allies, his drive and motivation to keep going, and why he's doing this, not being name-dropped, is why the rundown is just shy of being perfect. Because I understand what they were trying, and they could have 10 out of 10 nailed it if some pieces were there. The same could be said for a lot of big events or moments that impacted Yuji's life, that were just also sped ran through. Yuji's rundown struggles with this, but Denji's nails this literally perfectly. Like, what? Dude, Denji's rundown is so good. Just like Yuji's, it ties together the opening and ending notes perfectly, while highlighting Denji's moments in his life, perfectly balancing story and feats, and his relationship with Buchita and his friends, and his life as a devil hybrid. His friends and other people and key moments in his life actually get name dropped. So the moments in the rundown are a lot more impactful and do a better job tying things together. Besides the few things I had to say on Yuji's end, these might be my favorite rundowns this season. All the manga panel edits are top tier as usual. The music complements the moments very well, especially for the endings. I think the writing of these rundowns do the best at connecting these characters together in dynamics, themes, story, and versus stuff. These analyses are near perfect, and I share that same sentiment with the fight. Just to get my negatives out of the way, well, I have very mixed feelings on the models. Yuji's is really ugly in the city, but looks decent when he's in the domain. And sometimes, in some shots, it looks really good. Denji's model on his own is kinda Puchita's is fucking crazy, like, yo, that looks really good. And Denji Man's Yeah, that's his name. Denji Man's is really good too. I never really know if this is like animation or style choice, but I personally can't get behind the frame dips in some shots. At least it's not Blake versus Mikasa levels of horrendous. Surprisingly enough, most of my critiques actually come from the way Yuji's portrayed. I know he had this whole motivation of killing any and all curses, but like...
Say your prayers!
Say your prayers! Say your prayers!
There's this one scene where he starts explaining what he just did, as if the audience was 5 years old, and, well, yes, every shonen ever is very guilty of this for some reason. Dude, like... Bro, you are not Goro Akechi, brother. You are not Light Yagami, brother. I don't know, I think it's the voice for me. Michael Malkonen is... I don't really like his performance all that much, sorry. To be fair, even if it was anyone else voicing Yuji, it wasn't gonna save the script, turning him into some cornball anime villain. I mean, Modulo portrays him more cynical and detached from reality, so, I guess it's what they were going for. There's all my negatives out of the way. Yeah, this fight's fucking awesome. Corey Holland is perfect as Denji. Pretty much 1-to-1 on his voice, mannerisms, and personality. Especially in his Chainsaw Man form. Denji gets to use some unorthodox strategies to get the upper hand, sometimes literally. He knocks Yuji against the unbreakable sign. The shot of Puchita speed blitzing Yuji is crazy. The snowy environment in the second half of the battle is absolutely beautiful. Denji gets to Aura Farm with his own domain expansion fake out, and then he just walks through the shrine attack like he's Mahoraga. Oh my god. This impact, dude. Look at the, yo. Like what? The fight choreography is some of the best we've had in a Chainsaw Man episode. It's not slow and sluggish like Gojo vs. Makima, and it's not boring as all sin like Bakugo vs. Reze. Even better, not only does Chainsaw Man finally get a win, they also finally get a win in good character writing. Congrats! Hey, 3rd time's the charm. Definitely the biggest highlight is just the track. Infernal Combustion. Oh my god, dude. Back in my Ichigo vs. Yusuke review, I had hoped the track for Yuji vs. Denji would have similar vibes to Soul Outsider. The anime opening vibes, you know, like similar to Kickback or Kakai Katan. I hope that's how you pronounce it. But what we got was so different, and I'm not even mad, dude. This shit has been on loop for days. Oh my god, this went straight in the workout playlist. A metal track that fully delves into the darker, more violent, and grittier sides of both series, with creative and addicting lyrics that actually make sense to be here, and do a good job at connecting both characters and their stories. This is great. This is like a top 10 track of the series. So, as far as the conclusion goes, listen. JJK stans can read as much as they want. They can move the goalpost in arguments as much as they want. And they can throw around slurs and doxing threats as much as they want. But I think the conclusion makes sense. Either character had good arguments, but Denji just had that dog in him. Yuji's way more skilled and has better fighting abilities, but Denji's stats are far greater. And some of the most powerful stuff in Jujutsu Kaisen is pretty casual in the world of Chainsaw Man. Death Battle even goes into good detail in their non-verbal points that, even if they were generous to Yuji, Denji would still take this. And what's nice here is that the animation even backs up their concluding arguments, with Yuji throwing hands, but Denji's speed, power, and endurance just being too much for him to handle. Even if I was rooting for Yuji, and it's unfortunate that my perfect streak for the season is now gone, I was totally okay with Denji taking this. Plus, this guy was eating Popeyes, so like, yeah, he had to go, dude. This is a high 9 out of 10 episode. Yeah, I'll say it again. Yeah, this is the best in the season right now. My feelings on Cell vs. Metal have changed a lot, and unfortunately I do think the peak animation has to carry the fine enough rundowns and the absolutely abysmal conclusion, while Yuji vs. Denji has a lot of peak stuff throughout the whole episode, and nothing in particular has to carry the rest. Plus, I think it does stuff better than Cell vs. Metal, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. I'm really trying to have my Kickstarter era ranking video out this summer. I promise. I've been really busy and had to change up and restructure the script, but yeah, I will get to that. Obviously though, like, I had to talk about this one. This takes priority. Like, come on. I had to talk about my favorite matchup. Remember to support the original video and enjoy the reaction highlights.
Did I fucking hear a chainsaw?
Sanjay and Peanut.
Sanjay. Peanut.
Peanut.
Sanjay.
Sanjay. Peanut.
Peanut.
Profile.
Sanjay. Peanut.
Sanjay.
Pickle away, Craig!
Craig. Sanjay and Peanut.
Can we just watch the...
Hold on.
No. Who turned into fucking Naruto? That's not even close to what we're doing.
Oh, but okay, you're not questioning Pickle and Peanut.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you guys been talking
Alright,
about it.
Okay, wait.
There we go.
Who's
Pickle
John
away,
Wick?
Craig!
Pickle and
Who the fuck is
Craig.
Pen and Ink
Pickle
John
and
Wick from the
Craig.
Fortnite Battle
Who
Pass?
is just got dropped?
Yuji would keep by joining Jujutsu High, a school for
83 years old? What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Modulo takes place
Wait,
like 6
Yuji
years,
is
7
Ankh?
years. Yeah.
He's Unk.
He also like Jennifer Lawrence.
The kid named Finger.
The King of Curses.
Fukuna.
Prince of Persia.
Reaction speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound. It's basically impossible.
Rookie numbers.
So in the zone when you pull
There he is, man.
Seen
He's not
bigger
in here.
numbers on this.
Hey, that's my goat.
Then proceeded to
Oh my god.
commit that
Not
whole
Shibuya.
murder thing.
No.
Here we go.
Yeah, turns out Sukuna is evil. Like, really?
No.
No
Don't
shit.
say.
What gave you that idea? Grow into one of the most fearsome
Alright,
sorcerers
and then
in history.
Modulo
happens.
Duolingo.
And slowed his aging to a crawl, giving him
2086.
battle experience. He's mastered blood
I'll be dead by
manipulation,
then.
Pull off Black Flash's at will and shredded
Why just you?
in this world. Two universal
I'm sorry, but the way like the comic panels look, they look like they're freaking invincible like wobble edits.
WhatsApp
Yeah, I was about to
Dude, we're gonna have an 18-year-old versus an 86.
Sold one of his
Bikes,
balls.
Nayuta, Asa, themes and such.
Themes and such. You wouldn't download a car.
Watch Chainsaw Man without learning the themes and such.
Exactly.
Half human, half devil hybrid, the Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man.
One man.
Roll credit.
Themes and such.
I'm Chainsaw Man. Buy my chainsaws.
Devil hunters. Led by
Wait, you're telling me Pochita's not in the series except for the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, in the manga,
No, he's
he
always
is.
there. He's
In
just
the manga.
his heart.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Killing, not getting laid. As the
No,
Chainsaw
it's
Man,
about getting
Denji
laid.
can
That's
slice
what I've
through
learned
just
about
about
this show.
Themes and such.
Denji his opening to beat Makima by cutting her up into sashimi and eating
Yep.
her whole.
Yep.
Very similar,
What?
evolution
Bro,
of
AIDS.
Daredevil's most
Yep.
powerful ability.
If you fuck a chainsaw, you get AIDS?
I like that they lifted a car.
Lifted a car and then straight after took a nuclear punch to the face.
Why is that
Because lifting a car is the most important thing.
Why is Santa Claus?
Wait, why
listed
did it
on
say he
there?
defeated Santa Claus?
Yeah, it said Santa Claus on there. What the hell?
What?
It said okay, so Santa Claus.
He just fucking off Santa Claus for no reason.
Yes, the state of Oregon. Crumble the
Oh, there it is.
entire mass into a blade.
Yep.
Fly
Yep.
over to Japan.
Yep.
And swing it at Denji.
Yep.
And he matched its power. She also threw the American flag at him. The one on the moon.
What?
You
Yep.
know, the moon in
Yep.
space.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
sure, I get it.
Because
Why not?
themes and such.
Falling apart.
Themes and such. Okay, whatever.
Chainsaw Man made Denji's dream for a normal life impossible.
Themes and such.
Oh, I
It's
love my
themes and
themes
such.
Until on the Death Battle store.
Oh, I'll save my 300, thanks.
Come on, Nate. Don't you want a fun jumbo job?
Nate, come on.
I think they're sold out already.
Yeah, Nate, you can get any fight you'd like, and it's probably gonna
You
be
can get-
animated good.
Last time we sold out
You can get Dr. Phil versus my 600-pound life.
Don't be running away now.
on our website deathbattle.gg.
Nate, you can get you versus a giant pound of rice.
Why is it just on site?
If somebody ran into me and knocked my sandwich to the ground, I'd be pissed too.
Oh.
Definitely,
Ooh.
I guess you could call it that.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh.
Wow, Denji drank that blood like it's
The unbreakable sign. Oh my god, so good.
Wait for it.
Oh.
Ow!
Yow!
natural.
He separated them.
Realized you had 2 cursed energy sources in one body, so I separated them.
Oh, you are not like Yagami, dude. What the-
Bro took a second.
Yo, what's the dog doing?
Oh, fuck.
Oh. What was that? He just went.
Oh my. Dude, that model is crazy.
Domain expansion.
Oh,
He did the thing.
Oh.
He did the thing. He did the thing.
Whoa.
It's the place.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god. Snow location's not 11.
That model's actually really good. What the heck?
Oh shit! He just grabbed the blade like that.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Let's go, Yuji. Oh.
all dismantling.
He's walking through it.
He's walking through the domain.
Walking through it like it's fucking nothing.
Get him.
Here we go.
I'm telling you, man.
Woo!
Themes and such.
Come on.
Yo, themes
Yeah,
and such.
all them themes and such are
The
really.
themes and such
Oh.
are gonna make Denji win.
Oh,
Oh no.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh no.
That's my
I
go.
figured it would go.
And over 900
That was really
times
good
the speed of
anime.
sound.
Sammy
That was
just needs
so
to get
good.
stronger, bro.
Dude, I love all the impact frames, and I love that part where he's just walking through the fucking domain. Like it's fucking nothing.
Oh my god.
Considering Denji's position from
The
start
American
to
flag
impact,
feet.
all while in the midst of a fast-paced battle, this must have happened in a matter of seconds.
We'll lowball it and say 10.
Who lowball?
We have to be faster to use against Denji in a fight.
This means the flag must have been moving over 12% the speed of
Oh,
Are we
light.
really gonna
Jesus.
say he won because the American?
Because of the American.
Of
Yeah,
course,
I don't.
of course.
Yikes. I don't think the multipliers are saving Yuji.
Jujutsu Kaisen
I mean,
makes
listen,
durability more than
could
anything else.
Denji beat Prime Mike Tyson? Yeah, that's what I fucking
Did
thought.
he beat Mike Tyson with prep time?
But unfortunately for you,
Hydrogen bomb. But he took the state of Oregon, so
The state of
God,
Oregon.
Oregon level.
In the Union.
Oh my god.
You know about Oregon
He
level.
won because he's Oregon level.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have won if it was Texas.
Because themes and such.
If it was Rhode Island level, Denji would have been
Denji,
Uh-oh.
Denji's just got that dog in him.
The winner is
Okay.
Denji,
got
the
that dog in
Chainsaw
him.
Man.
Let's see who's
Aang
next.
versus Traveler.
Death battle.
Mario versus Jiren, no.
Over the Hedgehog.
Oh, Sentry.
Oh.
Superman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys were talking about this the other day.
Oh.
He wins.
Hey, listen, I think Sentry's fucked.
Sentry is absolutely motherfucking
Yes.
just
Yeah,
demolished.
Sentry is cooked.
Dude, what? Can we? Why are we getting these ones?
Country is getting banned.
Nate was crying when David Harbour said, "We are the Thunderbolts."
He's so right. Themes and such.
Clock strikes 12. Midnight arrives. Cock your guns and sharpen your knives. There's a grand prize for the